说中文。
ChinesePod, ChinesePod, ChinesePod. That's the way to learn Chinese. ChinesePod, ChinesePod, ChinesePod. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello, newbies. This is ChinesePod. We're coming to you from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
And I believe you're going to introduce our lesson today, Jenny.
对 I miss you.
Oh,
我想你
who's saying this to who?
Ooh, in today's dialogue, it's a kid to the dad.
Oh, yeah. There's actually a very small kid. This is kind of like an infant. I think we're looking at a two and a
2 or
half
3,
year old.
yeah. Who has just learned how to speak.
He's just learning to speak and he's being encouraged to speak. And there's an interesting sort of cultural dimension here, I guess, too.
Yes.
All right, so let's listen. Dad calls from afar and he's talking to the kid on the phone. And this is the type of thing that might happen. Now, there's lots of really good patterns here. So let's listen 3 times, just get the sort of global meaning, and then we'll come back and we'll help you to put it together.
Dialogue, first time.
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
说，想爸爸。
我想爸爸。
对，我们都想你。
Second time.
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
说，想爸爸。
我想爸爸。
对，我们都想你。
Third time.
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
说，想爸爸。
我想爸爸。
对，我们都想你。
Okay, how touching.
对
Let's do the translation.
宝宝，想爸爸吗？
Sweetie, do you miss Daddy?
宝宝，想爸爸吗？
Sweetie, do you miss Daddy?
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
Sweetie, do you miss me?
宝宝，想我吗？
Sweetie, do you miss me?
宝宝，想我吗？说，想爸爸。
Say it. Say you miss Daddy.
说，想爸爸。
Say that you miss Daddy.
说，想爸爸。我想爸爸。
I miss Daddy.
我想爸爸。
I miss Daddy.
我想爸爸。对，我们都想你。
Yeah, we all miss you.
对，我们都想你。
Yes, we all miss you.
对，我们都想你。
How nice.
We have been melted.
You were close to weeping here. But it is nice. It's nice to feel wanted, you know?
Yes.
No, I mean, it's only when you have kids and you actually do something like this on the phone and they say, miss you. And you think, oh, well, at least somebody loves me in this world. It's really nice. But one funny thing here is the baby's voice. Who did the baby's voice on this? Did you actually go out and find a real baby, Jenny? Because I wasn't here for this. How did this baby's voice come about? Do you want to tell us?
We found a 28-year-old man in the office, a PHP programmer.
Amazing. It's such a great baby's
But
voice.
of course, we manipulated his voice.
That's awesome. It sounds real. It sounds really like a child, like a
对
2-year-old. Anyway, so let's take a look at the language. Now, I translated it addressing the child as sweetie, cutie. There's a lot of ways you could translate it. But in China, it's common. This is the most common way to address a child, and it's
宝宝，宝宝。
Now, tell us the tones there.
third tone and neutral tone.
Okay, so it's 宝宝.
Right.
Now, 宝 literally means
Treasure.
treasure, as in jewels.
Yes.
Yes. So 宝宝 means little treasure or whatever
Yep.
way you want to translate that, and you address a child. Now, even if your child is sort of grown up, some people will still address their kid as 宝宝.
My
right?
parents still occasionally call me 宝宝.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't address any other, in any other, it was really only for children, right?
Or pets.
Pets. Okay, that's good. Now, so he's asking this 宝宝, do you miss daddy?
想爸爸吗？想爸爸吗？
Now, this verb 想,
对
third tone, literally meaning
to want, to miss,
Yes.
to think.
to think about.
Yes.
Yeah. And the word for daddy is,
爸爸，爸爸。
so baba is fourth tone, right?
It's fourth and neutral.
Fourth and neutral, that's right. Ba is fourth tone. So let's hear the whole sentence then, how it pans out.
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想爸爸吗？
All right, so there's the little kid. Do you miss daddy? Now, he doesn't get any response because the child's kind of looking at the phone and saying, what is this strange voice coming down the line? And so the Baba, he asks again. He says,
宝宝，想我吗？宝宝，想我吗？
now let's contrast the word for, the child and the word for the daddy.
宝宝，爸爸，宝宝，爸爸。
So you have Bao Baba, right?
Yes.
So the Baba, to remember, it's the fourth tone. It's stronger.
Yes.
Okay. Now, and so he's saying, do you miss me?
想我吗？想我吗？
想我吗?
Yes.
Literally, think about me, question mark. There you
对
go. Now, the mother is encouraging the child to speak. She says,
说想爸爸，说想爸爸。
so sure meaning to speak.
Yes.
Right? Say
Yep.
it, say it. Say that you miss daddy, and it's the same verb again. So
想爸爸，想爸爸。
there you go. Now, the kid produces, it's great when they do it and everybody starts clapping and he says,
我想爸爸，我想爸爸。
I miss daddy. There you
对，
go.
Oh, so heartwarming.
Yeah. And then mom chimes in, of course.
对，我们都想你。对，我们都想你。
So she's going, yes, that's right. 对, fourth tone, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, really useful.
对
对,
and 我们
as in we.
yes and 都想你
Literally,
all miss you
okay, good. All miss you. So we all miss you. One more time is,
我们都想你我们都想你
我们都想你.
对
We all miss you.
Yes.
What a nice little sentence. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to that 3 more times, shall we?
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ChinesePod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the ChinesePod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, ChinesePod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the ChinesePod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Dialogue first time
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
说想爸爸。
我想爸爸。
对，我们都想你。
second time
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
说想爸爸。
我想爸爸。
对，我们都想你。
time.
宝宝，想爸爸吗？宝宝，想我吗？
说想爸爸。
我想爸爸。
对，我们都想你。
Many of our listeners might be on the road, traveling.
Well, this is it. This clearly is a scenario where the dad is maybe on business, maybe in another country. Very common. China is a huge country, right? And a lot of business people do a lot of traveling.
对, and universally, it's, when a kid, like you said, tells you, 我想爸爸,
Yeah,
我
it's
想
nice.
妈妈.
Yeah. It's interesting also that we mentioned earlier the way that parents really encourage the kid to sort of perform, to speak. I mean, that happens everywhere. Everybody wants their kid to speak. But I think in China as well, kids are expected when the parents bring them somewhere and there's like relations and stuff, the kids are expected to speak up and say the niceties.
Yes. And parents tend to start encouraging their kids to speak at a really young age.
Yeah.
And quite obsessed about it.
I don't know if it's obsession, but...
My parents were.
Were they? Okay.
They made, we still have cassette tapes of me reciting Tang poems when I was 2.5.
Wow.
So, and it's quite common.
Yeah.
It's almost like a race.
I think that parents play a much more dominant role, I think, even in the lives of even kids of
Adults.
pretty much any age.
Yeah.
But certainly at the smaller stages, the parents exercise, I'd say, more control, and they're encouraging the kids to do more stuff.
Yes.
And I mean, I've seen kids here where they're all learning piano at 4 and doing this and this.
Yeah.
And my instinct as a Westerner is to kind of leave my own daughter a little bit to her own devices. But I know a lot of parents here, out of love, of course, and everything, they'll really try to encourage the kid to speak and do this and do this. Kind of interesting cultural difference there.
Wow, every lesson is a treasure trove of culture.
Wow. I hope so. Okay, well, we hope that was a treasure trove. And we talked about bao bao, which is treasure. And we'll be back again, hopefully with another little gem tomorrow. But right now it's time to say
再见.
再见.
我们想你们. We miss you guys.
Indeed.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
1103.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/1103 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1103.